Hello, it is Lissy, and I am back from my travels. Um, I had the most amazing week on Kiowa Island, South Carolina, and then a few days in Charleston. I'm gonna do a separate video, and I did a little bit of filming with my iPhone. So I'm gonna do a whole separate video on the gory details of the trip, but I can just tell you that Kiowa Island is just so beautiful. There is so much beach, like length and width. Like it never feels crowded. The island is totally unspoiled. There's so much lush vegetation. There is a little, I'm sure this is a term I'm using very loosely, but wildlife. There are alligators, there are a lot of critters. Definitely not used to that when you are a city person like I am. But boy, did I love it. It was just truly a spectacular week. And I could sit on the beach all day, every day. The other thing I enjoyed was wearing, literally every night I would put mascara on and lipstick on, and that was it. But I'm back to a little bit of makeup here today for the first time in a while. So Sandy and I were on Kiowa for the whole week. Alicia came and joined us for a few days. We celebrated her birthday. It was great fun. And then Alicia came back to Boston, and Sandy and I spent a couple days in Charleston, which was also super fun. One of my very favorite little stores anywhere is in Charleston. It's called Hamden Clothing. And so I bought a couple things there. I actually got lucky. I bought two super cool things that were on summer sale, but were not summery at all. So I basically got 75% off, and they're on their way to me. So once I get them, I'll do a separate video on what I bought down there. But it was an amazing trip. But I'm back. Today is Saturday. I got back yesterday on Friday. And I was exhausted, and even though I exercised a ton down there, and I think what I ate was pretty good. On Kiowa, we rented a villa, so I made breakfast at home every day. But you know how it is, eating out every night. And even though I love my cocktails and I love my wine, I don't drink every single day when I'm home. But down there, I did. So I didn't feel good yesterday. I just felt like it was all I need a couple days to detox. So I got back yesterday. I saw my trainer. I stayed in. I cooked myself dinner last night. I drank no wine. I'm off the sauce for a couple days. And I started watching Ozark. I can't recall if I mentioned it, but it's a new Netflix show starring Jason Bateman and Laura Linney. Yes. And it is really good. So Jason Bateman basically plays this financial advisor who happens to also be laundering money for a drug cartel. And then one of his colleagues ends up stealing millions of dollars from the drug cartel, and they figure it out. So Jason Bateman has to go move to the Ozarks. And anyway, so it's the whole story about that. But I'm 2 or 3 episodes in, and I really like it so far. So I'm interested. If anybody's watching it, let me know. And if not, I recommend it, a few episodes in. Okay, the other thing is I wanted to mention, so now that I bought the full size of the Mr. Big mascara, I'm still loving it. It's still my favorite. It's definitely, if you like thickening, if you want real lengthening, this is probably not the right mascara, but that's not what I ever look for in a mascara. I prefer thickening over lengthening. So this, I love it. It is similar for me to the Tom Ford, and it is $20 cheaper a tube. I showed you guys recently, I got this cushion foundation from Lancome, which I am loving for the summer. This will likely not be an all year foundation for me, because in the winter I really like a real full coverage, because I am, once I'm really pale and I get a lot of redness and dryness in my skin, I like something that really covers me up. But in the summer, I want something lighter, and I don't care as much about coverage. I just want something to kind of even me out a little bit, so I've been really liking this for that. I've also been using this thing. This this is that kind of oil, it's like a rose oil. I've been using this at night, and it feels really good on my skin. Laura Mercier has a similar rose oil, so if you like that, you would like this. And then I have been putting on this serum before my La Mer every day, and this seems lovely. Okay, so I wanted to update you on those two things. Then I am off now to go get a manicure and pedicure. I'm going to bring my own toenail polish. I'm going to put one of these two colors on. These are those Sephora Formula X colors. And hold on, let's see what colors these are. Oh, and while I have it, everybody always asks about my, not everybody, a lot of people always ask about my readers. This is a new pair of readers I got. They're Kate Spade. If I can probably link them in the description box in case anybody's interested. So, okay, the pink one is called Knockout. And the more orangey one is called Power Source. So I can't decide. I'm going to put one of these two on my toes, and then I'll get, one of the Essie Gel Couture or the Dazzle Dry, like, on my nails. So that's what I'm up to now. And for my get-up for today, I was going to tell you about, well, I guess I could tell you about my makeup, because I wore this similar makeup the other day. It was probably a little smokier because I was going out at night. And people were asking about it. So this is the Tartist Pro palette. I know I've mentioned this before. I don't often do a favorites, but I think I might have done a favorites like a couple months ago, and I'm pretty sure this was in it because I love this palette. This palette and the what are those other palettes that I always pronounce incorrectly? Anyway, I love this palette, and I have been using. So pretty much I did this on my lid, this in the crease, and then I added a little of the shimmer on my lid, and I just did mascara. Oh, and I wanted to show you something else. I've also been really liking this Laura Mercier blush, which is a cream blush called Peach Glow. Can you see that? I don't know. It's called Peach Glow. I'll link it. But it's a pretty peachy color. I don't really have a lot of it on today, but it's a nice, lovely blush, especially in the summer when I don't need as much, bronzer because my skin is already a little browner. And I'm wearing a very, nudie lipstick today. I don't even know. This is old. This is a Tom Ford color called Frolic. And it's just this really light peachy, it's a little sheer, kind of. And I'm wearing my Portrait of a Lady fragrance, because that's another thing you ladies ask about often. So, okay. So that is it for now, I think, other than my outfit of the day is the C by Chloe top, an Hermes bracelet, J brand jeans, these step hem ones, and I'm wearing these in particular because I can roll them up for my pedicure, and I'm carrying my Dior bag with an Hermes scarf, which needs to be tied tighter. And I have no really exciting shoes to show you because I'm going to just throw on flip-flops since I'm getting a pedicure. And so that is it for now. I hope you're all great. I know it's been a while. I need to get back onto a regular program, but my summer has been so irregular. But I have been, before I went away, I did a little more networking. I talked to somebody I know from when I first started working 20 years ago. I chatted him up, and then one of the service providers that I worked with at my last firm contacted me because they had a position, not at their company, but at a hedge fund that's starting up that is actually in New York. So I sent my resume in for that. So we will see what happens. It's still not quite August yet, but I think it's a good time to start kind of thinking about it. I don't know. I've been out of work for 2 months. Isn't that weird? It's really weird for me. So I guess that is it for now. And I will see you soon. Bye. Okay, one of the helpful things about doing these videos is I get myself ready, and then I come here and I look at myself and I'm like, wait a minute, no. So I had on one of my really light pink lipsticks, But I think just because I'm tanner right now and like, I don't know, it blended too much with my face. I was like, gotta go change it. So I am wearing instead Bosworth's Beauty by Charlotte Tilbury, which I hadn't really worn because when I got it, I don't remember when I got it, but like the few times I tried it more in the wintry months, I didn't like the way it looked on me, and now I like it a little bit better. So there's that. And I am going to get my hair done today. I have to say I'm a week later than usual just because of the travel schedule. And the roots are not terrible. I mean, when we look at them like this, they don't look very nice. But in the grand scheme, like when you look at me face on, they're not bad. However, where's my phone? I'm thinking of going a little bit darker. And I really like on, I know this is like a guilty pleasure, but I love the Housewives. And on the Housewives of New York City, that Carol Radziwill, let's blow this up, I really like her hair. Now, I think that might be a little too dark for me, but I like how it's like darker but like lighter where it frames her face. So I might try to do something a little more like that in terms of my hair color. So we'll see when I come back later what we look like. But yeah, other than that, like yesterday I spent a chunk of time. I chatted up this headhunter that I knew from like a long time ago, and she was really kind enough to give me some good feedback on my resume. So I spent some time yesterday updating my resume. And then, last night Alicia and I went out to dinner, which was lovely. And then today I'm getting my hair done, and tonight I'm going out to dinner with a bunch of my friends from like when I first started working, like out of grad school. So that'll be fun. And then tomorrow morning I'm renting a car and I'm driving to Woodstock, New York. I think I already probably told you this, but my sister, her husband, their friends rented a house there. So I'm heading out to see them. And so that is the excitement of my day. But I'm struggling with the getting ready every day. Because I just like, while I don't exactly miss working yet, I do miss getting dressed for work every day. Like I like my work. I like the flexibility I could have to work. Like I could be dressy, I could be casual, I could be whatever I wanted. But I liked getting dressed every day. And while I could still do that here, like in the summer, when you're spending most of your day prancing around, I mean, not like outside, like I'm like, hiking or anything, but walking to and from, it's hot. You're not in an air-conditioned building, the outfits are just like, it's easier to be more casual. But I really miss my work get-ups. So there's that. But part of the thing I miss is I have all these beautiful clothes that I haven't been wearing. So not that this really is anything, but I did pull out a bag. This is nothing to do with work because this is a bag for any time. But I'm like, you know what? I haven't worn this Balenciaga bag. Like my light blue Dior bag is out because I've been wearing it. And I could have easily worn that today. Along with a number of bags that were easily accessible. But I'm like, I'm going to pull this out because I have all these beautiful bags that I'm not wearing. So this is a Balenciaga bag with an Hermes scarf. And this little kind of shirt dress with the cute sleeves and the cute little collar is from a brand called Romance Was Born. And then I didn't really need to, but I threw on my little jean skirt underneath just in case like it blows up. And I'm wearing my Gucci slides. So this is really basically what I'm going to wear to just get my hair done. And then I'm going to change. I'm going to change into like something more fun for my dinner tonight because that gives me an excuse. Like maybe I'll put on a dress or something. Yeah, so that is it for now. I will see you soon. Bye. Okay, so I did it. I'm darker. I think I like it. I mean, I really liked my blonde hair, but I was ready for it's still blonde, but it's definitely a darker blonde. I was ready for something different and a little less high maintenance. So I am freshly coiffed and definitely darker. So, I don't know. I'm afraid to ask what you all think because sometimes don't ask for anything you don't really want the answer to. So anyway, this is it. My new do. So I am ready now to go meet my friends for dinner. We are going to Mastro's on the waterfront, like over in the seaport, and I'm looking forward to that. And that's really it. But I thought I would check in with my new do, show you my outfit. I'm wearing a Peter Pilotto top, an Hermes bracelet, Akris Punto skirt, and my Gucci bag, and these Prada, the shoes with the flowers on the heels. That I haven't worn a ton because they killed me like the first time I wore them. And so, anyway, I think my summer feet are now fully broken in, so they should be fine. And I'm not walking. I'm just going to Uber. So all will be good. But that is it for now. I will see you later, soon, whatever. Bye. Oh, hey there. So it's Sunday, August 6th at like 5:30. I just got home. First I went to Woodstock, New York, where my sister, her husband, and a couple of their friends rented a house. So I was there from Wednesday to Friday. So that was interesting. The house was really nice. Like, it had a lovely pool, but it was definitely in the woods. It was definitely more nature than I am used to, being I'm very much a city person. And, to me, nature is like a day at the beach. But it was really fun. While I was there, we didn't really spend any time like in downtown Woodstock. They had been there the whole week, and I kind of went for the tail end. But it was really nice. I got there, it poured the day. Luckily, when I was driving, it wasn't pouring. But once I got there, my sister met me. I dropped the rental car off, and then on the way home, it was pouring. So my sister and her friend and I hung out. Like, we had lunch, and we had wine spritzers, and we just yapped, and who knows what we did, but somehow we whiled away the whole afternoon while my brother-in-law and the other guy were off, like, checking out a whole bunch of breweries over there. And then we had a nice day at the pool the following day. And then on Friday, I drove with my sister and her husband back down to Westchester to spend the weekend there so I could see my nephews. Because the nephews this was a child-free trip. The nanny was with the children for the whole week last week. So my sister has a very amazing nanny. 3 boys, 3 years old and younger. A whole week by herself. That's impressive. So anyway, I just got home. I'm going out to dinner tonight. But I thought I would quickly check in and show you my outfit. And I know I have like 2 or 3 videos from Charleston and Kiowa that I have. Like, here's the thing. When I do these videos, like, I film them on my iPhone and whatnot. But then I have to load them on my computer and then, put the ones, like the little clips together that I want to be together. It's just, it just takes some time. I should have all the time in the world, but somehow I don't. So I'm way backlogged. And then I have this one that's a continuation of like the last week or so since I've been back from South Carolina. I'll probably get this one up first. And then I have a haul to do because when I was in South Carolina, I went to Hamden Clothing, which is like one of my favorite stores anywhere. And I bought some stuff. And then I ordered some stuff because there was a couple things I didn't end up buying when I was there. And then I was still thinking about when I got home. So I had them send it to me. I bought one thing at Cost, and I bought a couple things, a couple pairs of jeans from Shopbop. So I'm going to do a separate haul video to show you all of that. But for now, I just thought I would show you my outfit. And this lipstick is, I think it's MAC. I think it's Girl Interrupted. No, Girl About Town. Yep. And then that's the color that I'm wearing. And I'm wearing a St. John top, an Hermes bracelet, just a pair of frame jeans, my Laurent Staccaud sandals, and I've just been carrying this Balenciaga bag for the last week, so I'm just continuing on with this so I don't have to change the bag. So I think that is it. Oh, and I think I already showed you, but this is my somewhat darker hair. I think I really like it. Like, it's not that different. I don't think it's that drastic, but it's just more, I think it's a little more, I think it's suited better to my skin tone. So anyway, that is it for now. I hope you've had a great one. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.